Nghe giống người Việt Nam đúng không?
Nhưng mà nghe người ta sẽ nghĩ là người Việt Nam đó.
Chắc chắn luôn.
Làm sao mà không biết được? Có thể là người khác, người ai là người.
Hôm nay Kiên sẽ đọc cái bản giới thiệu Falun Tao pha bằng tiếng Anh cho mọi người nha. Bây giờ Kiên đọc đi. Kiên đọc to và đọc chậm thôi, đừng đọc nhanh quá, người ta không nghe được. Bắt đầu.
Freedom for Falun Gong, a peaceful belief persecuted in China. Learn more about this meditation and spiritual practice based on truth, compassion, and tolerance. On July 20, 1999, the Chinese Communist Party began a violent campaign to eradicate Falun Gong, a peaceful practice of meditation and spiritual cultivation based on principles of truthfulness, compassion, and tolerance. Since then, hundreds of thousands of people have been imprisoned for their belief in Falun Gong. Over 3,400 have been tortured to death, and millions more have been denied basic rights and freedom. This persecution has drawn condemnation from around the world. While Falun Gong has won continued support from government, NGOs, and people like you who cares about justice and peace. The U.S. House of Representatives has passed 4 resolutions since 1999 calling for an end to persecution. In March 2010, Congress passed a House Resolution 605 recognizing the continued persecution of Falun Gong practitioners in China on the 11th anniversary of Chinese Communist Party campaign to suppress the Falun Gong spiritual movement, calling for an immediate end to a campaign to persecute, intimidate, imprison, and torture Falun Gong practitioners. You can help spread the word. Give this flyer to a friend or contact the elected officials and local media to ask them to address the issue. Exercises for mind, body, and spirit. I came to Falun Gong as an aging way. Do you ever read this? Con có phải đọc cái nào không?
Có đọc hết. Con vừa cầm con vừa đọc có được không? Con vừa cầm con vừa đọc có được không?
An introduction to Falun Gong. Falun Gong, also called Falun Dafa, is a peaceful spiritual practice rooted in traditional Chinese culture. It consists of meditation, give 5 gentle sets of exercise, and moral philosophies centered on values of truthfulness, compassion, and tolerance. Practitioners of Falun Gong aspire to live according to those principles in their lives, and in the process, let go of destructive tendencies as addiction, anger, and jealousy. Also, it's much more though. Though consistent practice, Falun Gong has enabled one to reach a state of altruism, health, and inner balance. Also rooted in Chinese spiritual tradition, Falun Gong was first taught publicly in Chinese in 1992. It spread quickly through words of mouth as tens of millions of Chinese citizens found greater health and spiritual well-being through the practice. Today, Falun Gong is practiced in over 80 countries worldwide by people of all ages and backgrounds. The laws are taught free of charge by volunteers and can be practiced individually or in groups. As Falun Gong grew in popularity throughout the 1990s, China communist leaders began to view the practice and moral philosophy as an ideological competition. Although Falun Gong is peaceful and possesses no political aspiration, the Communist Party of China does not tolerate large independent religious or spiritual practices. Therefore, on July 20th, 1999, Chinese ruler began a campaign to eradicate Falun Gong. Since then, like the underground Christian and Tibetan Buddhists, millions of Falun Gong adherents have been denied the right of peaceful practice or faith. Hundreds of thousands of people have been imprisoned extrajudicially for their beliefs in Falun Gong. Their routine tortured, beaten, and sexually abused while in police custody. To date, over 3,400 have been killed as a result of persecution. At least 85,000 have been tortured for their beliefs, and thousands more have gone missing. Meanwhile, the Chinese government waged what Amnesty International calls a massive propaganda campaign to discredit Falun Gong and dehumanize those who practice it. The persecution continues to this day. Xong rồi mày.